I want to get to the Delhi liquor scam and the South syndicate. And can you give me your version? What was this South grouping and how did you get roped into this?
Ma'am, I have to give you a disclaimer as well. Matter sub judice, but yet the allegations made on me are completely baseless. I have no connection whatsoever about whatever the agencies or the BJP spokesperson or BJP MPs talk about and keep blaming me that I'm a part of a scam. And the scam number also keeps changing every day in the papers you see. In the beginning, it was like a 20,000 crore scam, then a 10,000 crore, then it now became a 100 crore scam. Now I think somebody submitted in the court saying it is only a 20 crore scam. So I have no clue what the scam is all about, or nobody has. That is where many people doubt that the agencies are not fair and the propaganda is more than what actually happened, or if at all anything had happened or not. That is yet to be proven, yet to be probed into. But the issue here is if the probe goes on forever and takes a high or low depending on the political scenario outside, then people are by day becoming more and more sure that this is a politically motivated probe. I don't want to call witch hunt because it's very derogatory for women, but it is something like that, where you want to pick a particular party, raid them, call them back to offices time and again, try to disturb them or dislodge them off their course. But BRS is a very strong party. We have seen many ups and downs in the movement also. So no matter what they try, they raided half of our government. They raided many of our MLAs for IT, ED, CBI, all of that. I'm one among them. It is nothing specific. I'm not very special, unfortunately. They raided many of them. But I'm in news because my good luck is that I'm KCR's daughter. So I'm always loved and propped up there. But I have nothing to do with it, and time will prove so.
Your friends also were raided. Do people pay the price for being close to Kavitha?
Looks like it, ma'am. Looks like it. They've done that. They've done that not only to me, as I said, half of my cabinet, their families, their brothers. One of my minister's son was beaten so badly by the IT guys. He had to be immediately taken to the emergency. That was the situation.
During questioning?
During the raid, they came home to my minister's home. They raided them, asked certain questions. I think there was an argumentative. So the guys beat him up and he had to be taken to emergency. So people know it. People know it in Telangana that the excesses of agencies are there everywhere. But as I said, courts in this country are protecting the victims like me and many other political victims. Courts are the one who are standing by. So that's the only hope, ma'am. Judiciary is the only hope in this nation. In an era where politics and political parties in power are using agencies to curtail their political opponents.
So you were cooperating 100% with the entire probe, and you submitted those phones. That itself was a very strong image, where you held that plastic bag with all your cell phones inside and said, I'm giving my cell phones also.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, this is a new cell phone, the new one, the iPhone 15 that came. I'm a tech person. I like new stuff. So I keep changing the versions. So I kept changing. I don't know who's following me, who's monitoring me. The government apparently was monitoring. They said she changed 10 phones, 9 phones. I said, but I have all those phones because the phone that I was using until yesterday, I'll probably give it to my younger son. Or, somebody who's close to me or somebody is in need. So that is how I did. All those phones were in and around my vicinity, working in my home somewhere or the other. So when ED said that she broke all the phones, I'm like, okay, what are you talking about? You have never even called me once. You have never even asked me what has happened. And there are allegations in the courts that are being submitted. So I was like a little taken aback. Then I said, no, I need to clear myself to people. That is why I just said, let me display all my phones with the IEMA number or that number. And then I took them all, gave it to them.
Click here to watch the full episode.